So, I just did the unboxing and opening for the new deck I just got, the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. I absolutely love these cards. I haven't even shuffled them. I just was going through the unboxing before. So I'm going to shuffle and do a midweek love reading using them. My hands are kind of small, so shuffling can be fun. There we go. We're going to do it this way. Let's see, are my fingers long enough? Yes. Okay. Let's do that a couple times. Then we're going to ask the cards. Midweek love for those who need to hear it now. Midweek love. Oh boy. Here we go. There we go. Let's try again. Midweek love. Midweek love. Okay. Who couldn't use a little love? And I always understand. I don't understand how some of the people I see, they shuffle their decks like this all the time. And I always end up making mine curved. I'm not sure how they do it and don't get them curved. So, midweek love. I love this. It feels so good. Okay, so for anyone who comes to this reading, whenever you come to this reading, this is a midweek love. What do you... Oh, Ace of Wands. New interest. Somebody's hot for somebody. Wow. This really makes me think of, wow. Look at that. I can't even tell you what came to my mind because YouTube wouldn't let me put it on the channel if I said it. But there is a cat and a very large flame. So all I could think of is someone has got the hots for someone. Let's get some more information. Wow. And if you notice, there's an apple there. There's all this fruit, abundance. Let's see here. What else do we need to know for midweek love? Oh, that one card wants to come out, doesn't it? Midweek, whoa. I'm going to take the cards that flipped up. Face up. Oh, Temperance. Now this is the interesting card. This one, she isn't just feeding the, I believe this is Sagittarius card. She's feeding the ground and she's also feeding the bird. So this is giving energy. This is giving attention to nurturing. So for those who came here for their midweek love, this is for someone who is nurturing a new flame. We also have the King of Wands, possibly with a fire sign. If you go according to the cards, we could have the Temperance card would be Sagittarius. King of Wands could be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And look at this. That's an incredible card. King of Wands. Now, if you notice, it looks like there's chalices on the ground. He's sitting in a very hard crystal chair, and it looks like white. It almost makes me think of a quartz, but it's not clear. And look at the fire burning in him. This is a very intense person, very intense. And they are nurturing a new fire. There is someone out there who is nurturing a very intense attraction for a fire sign. That's what's coming out right now. What else do we have here for our midweek love? Tell us some more. I have to say, with that first card, that really threw me off. I've never seen a cat with a fire like that. I'm going to take... There we go. Oh, wow. Page of Wands. More fire. So could be dealing with a younger fire sign. And look at this one. Look at the fire in their hands. It's not just fire. It's almost looks like people. It makes me think of there was a movie Robin King was in, and there was the Fisher King, I think it was. It was an incredible movie, and that's what this makes me think of. Making something happen. With the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, depending on the deck, is my divine relationship. And wow. So this is very interesting. So this is about love, a new love, Ace of Wands. This is a new spot. And oh my God. Hi. How you doing? So This is about new love, and there's a lot of attraction. I mean, this fire is so hot. You can almost feel it, and I'm sure, and they're tending to it. Temperance, definitely Sagittarius energy, and they're working it. So, they're feeding it in all ways. They're not just feeding it, but look at that. There is a fire in the belly. So, my name, hi. So there's a lot of heat. There's a lot of energy towards this relationship. And so this could be between, it's really interesting, like I said, Sagittarius, but we have the king and we have the page. So this is a couple that one could be younger. It could also be that one of them is more set in their career and the other one is just starting out. So there's definitely a difference here, whether it's age or depth of into their career or maturity level even. But it doesn't end. We move to the Two of Wands. I'm so glad I can read. Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about a foundation. Usually in a lot of the card decks, it has the four wands lined up and it looks like the divine relationship. But these are two people having a great time. And if you notice, here's that cat again. So I'm wondering if a cat brings you together. That sounds really strange, doesn't it? I once kept thinking about a horse, and it turned out I actually had picked up, somebody had a pet horse. So, but this cat keeps coming up, and this is the Witchcraft Tarot. So it's not unlikely that it would be here. But look at these people. So if you're a fire sign, involved with a fire sign, or there is definitely a new interest coming in, and there's a lot of, interest. And now here's the funny part. This Five of Pentacles is so peculiar to me because normally it's yes, no, but they could, with the fire sign and the Libra, if the Libra is a Libra sun, they could have a fire sign. If it's a love relationship, they could have fire in their rising, which would be maybe their ascendant also, or they could have it in their Venus. So when I say a fire sign, it could be sun, ascendant, or Venus in a love relationship. It doesn't have to say that they're, it's only their sun. But with this Five of Pentacles, traditionally it's being left out in the cold. These people are injured walking next to a church that's got the lights on. You're welcome. And they could walk in, but they choose not to. This Five of Pentacles gives me a completely different feeling because there's one pentacle here. Where are the rest of the pentacles? It's very, this sounds very weird, but we have a younger woman and an older woman. The younger woman is only partially covered. And in between them, there is a rabbit. And I want to say, it's almost like missed opportunity. It's a very odd feeling. But if we have this couple that are doing so well, and everything is going so well, I'm not sure what the Five of Pentacles is doing here. What I'm thinking as I'm saying this is that, remember I talked about a gap? Having the Page of Wands with the King of Wands, that what this could mean is that this relationship, be careful because that gap, it could be hard to bridge. Look at their hands. They're almost there. So if you feel like you're very attracted to someone, but there's something, you're having a hard time bridging that gap, I think what this is saying is pay attention to that. Work towards filling that gap. And I'm going to ask for a little more because I believe that that gap is so small. I really believe that it can be bridged. And if there is someone that you really are interested in, and it's more than just this card, which to me implies, what's that question? Would you want to? That would be a hell yeah kind of question. Answer, excuse me. So I'm going to take, there we go. The Hermit. Now, this is the Virgo card. And the Virgo card for this talks about This talks about going within, and this is looking within your own light, within yourself, and finding something. You know, the hermit has gone. He's taken himself away from everybody, and he has learned what he needs to know. So if you have a relationship that seems to be going along wonderful and everything is great, but then there seems to be this, I always want to say the word chasm. I don't know why, but this thing that you can't seem to meet on, I feel like that's why this is here with the Hermit card. Look within, and I feel like it says you can figure it out. You know, it's not the end of the relationship. It might feel a little difficult at first, but I think that with time and effort, it does work. Now, this also, so right now we have a little bit of a cast of characters. We have Sagittarius, all the fire signs, and a Virgo. So let's see here. The lovers, we have Gemini now. This is also, to me, see, they're joined. To me, this is, I know not everybody agrees with me on this, but I think this is like one of those meant-to-be couples, you know? And the Hangman. So the Hangman does this on purpose. He's looking at it from a different perspective. And I really, now this makes more sense to me because we have the two very different people. Much older, much younger, or much more successful, however you want to put that, who have a wonderful time. And at some point in time, they reach this point where they're like, well, wait a minute. I'm a lot younger. You're a lot older. Maybe we live a little farther apart. You know, there's all these different things. And then you go inward and you say, well, wait a minute. Is this what I want? And if this is what I want, what am I doing? And that's when you take the pause and you look at it from a different perspective. And you realize that whether you're older or younger or whatever, you're still a couple who is in love, who are lovers, who want to be together. And I think that's what this is about. This midweek reading is about acknowledging the fact that no matter how different the two of you are, if it's what you really want, you can have it. And don't laugh. As I'm doing this, I got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is success. So I really feel like no matter what card, look at that. Remember I said no matter what card I get, it's going to be good. 9 of Chalices. This is the 9 of Cups. This is the Wish card. So Curiosity says, what's the next card? The 4 of Swords. This is meditation. This is taking a rest. So maybe what you guys need to do is take some time out together. Take a break, you know, and just enjoy and reflect. Because that's what the 4 of Swords is about, rest. Maybe meditation. So, I can't get over it. I love these cards. Look at that. Death. This is change. And I say this is really good because it goes from the larva to the butterfly. So this relationship may start with just maybe a sexual attraction, you know, where I'm hot for you and you're hot for me kind of thing. And, you know, you're all about the having a good time, to realizing that no matter what, you want to be together and you do care, and that this is your wish fulfillment. And so now the couple that started as just maybe a fling, a Tinder hookup, is now an actual relationship that's beautiful. So I don't think I can say anything more. This is just beautiful. So if you're here, I hope this is for you, because this is a wonderful relationship. And I love relationships that realize that there's more to it than just the but what the exists with all the other goodies. It's perfect. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you don't mind, please thumbs up, share, and I'll see you next time. Don't laugh at me. I'm so nervous. Bye.